it's Kristen with Simply a Stewart, and I'm back with another Young Living Essential Rewards haul. I'm going to apologize in advance because I'm using my old new camera, the camera that I have not been using because it doesn't work very well. I find it's a little more grainy and whatnot, but my other camera is currently not working. So this is what it is. I needed to get this haul up for you guys, and I wanted to share with you guys what I got. It's almost the end of February, and this was my February Essential Rewards haul that I ordered at the beginning of the month. So it's been sitting here unused. If you guys are like me, and I'm sure several of you are, when your order comes in, you want to hurry up and you want to open it all and you want to try everything new, and it's been sitting here for like almost 2 weeks now, untouched, just so I could share it with you guys. So I had to get this up. So without further ado, I'm going to share with you guys what I got. So I'm going to start with the first few things, which are not oils. And the very first thing is my Thieves laundry detergent. So I am almost out of the last one that I ordered. I have to check. I should check for you guys. But I think the last one of these I ordered was like, I want to say like maybe April. I started using it in May, roughly. And maybe May, I ordered it in May and started using it in June. Either way, that is a really long time for a bottle of laundry detergent to last. I use it for everything except for my business. I feel like, if any of you don't know, I have my own business with eBay, and I feel like when people order clothing off of eBay and it arrives at their door, so many people have allergies and different things that a lot of people wash those clothing right away anyway. And so I don't mean to be mean, but I don't want to waste my really good laundry detergent on that. And so I go ahead and I use just like a free and clear that I get at the store for those types of things. But everything else that I use for my household laundry, we use this. So it lasts a really long time. My guesstimate is I'm probably going to be going through about 2 to 3 of these a year. Which is incredible. So for the price, for those of you who don't know, and you look at the price of it and it looks expensive to use, it really isn't that expensive. You dilute it, use a very little bit, and then it lasts a really, really long time. So I do have to say it doesn't have like a smell much of anything to it. So if you're one of those people that really likes a smell to your laundry, you like that smell that when it comes out of the dryer, I would use wool dryer balls and just add a drop of like lemongrass or purification and throw those in the dryer, and then they'll have a little bit more of a smell. This laundry detergent does not leave that fresh smell that some people are used to. And that becomes, when you use the detergents from the store, they have added artificial like fragrances to them, and that's why, which that stuff is terrible for you. This is not toxic in any way, and that's why it doesn't have that smell to it. So the next thing I got, which I will use for certain fruits and vegetables, I probably won't use for everything, but I got the Veggie and fruit wash, and you just use like a capful of this in a gallon of water, and then you're able to wash whatever you want to use. It says 2 tablespoons. So I've asked around. Most people use 1 to 2 capfuls is what they told me. So this cap's kind of small. I don't think it's a full tablespoon. But I use a lot of vinegar and a lot of baking soda when I wash my produce at home. But there are a few things that I don't like to soak in those. Not because they're bad for them. It just seems like the fruit goes bad quicker. So I thought that I would try this out, especially with gardening season going to be coming up. It is February, like I said, the end of February here. So we'll be starting seeds. If we do any inside, we'll be starting them probably in March, and then we'll be planting our garden in hopefully May if the weather cooperates. So hopefully then we'll be getting lots of produce. So because I'm running out of it in my freezer. But I did want to try this for some different things. So, and then on to the oils. So the first thing I ordered, and honestly, I need to start checking my stock before I order. I had wanted to try this oil for a few different things that I had found on Pinterest, and I ordered it, and then like 2 days later I was into my oils for another reason, and I realized that I now have 2 of these. I'm the happy owner of 2, and my other bottle is open, and I have used it. I should have just went and got it, so I don't know. But anyways, it is ginger. So I'm sure if I don't just use it up over the summer, that I will definitely be using it towards the Christmas holiday season. Lots of diffuser blends with that. So, but the first one I got was that. The next one I got is Peace and Calming. We use this a ton. I have recently found a new love for it. I have always used this for my kiddos. We use it like as a like to calm them down. Like if my kid's having a tantrum, especially my youngest who is 3.5, this is the perfect oil for her. So I always carry this with me when we're going out for like an entire day, or when we went to Disney. If you saw what's in my Disney stuff, this went with us on the trip and I did use it. If I'm in a place where my kids are going to be in sensory overload, I will use this on my bigger kids too, just to kind of help them keep calm and get through it. And then very recently, when we got home from Disney, my youngest ended up with a cough. Everybody else did really well coming home off the airplane and all the airplane cooties that you get. But my youngest did get a little bit of a cough. And because she's so young and doesn't blow her nose well, she kind of lingered with her. Well, I'm all for a productive cough. If you know me at all, if you're somebody who knows me in real life, I think that everything that we have, from fevers to coughs and everything else, there for a reason. Our body is designed to have a cough to help us expel whatever we need to get out of our body. However, when my 3-year-old is coughing in the middle of the night like a fiend for 2 hours and she can't get rid of what she needs to get rid of anyways, nobody's getting the much needed rest that they need to, myself or her, so that she's getting better. So I had heard that this is awesome to help relieve coughs. And so the second night that she had a terrible cough and was going on through the night, I decided I would grab for this. Wish I would have done it sooner. What was I thinking? I grabbed a drop of this and a little bit of coconut oil, and I went ahead and I rubbed it on her chest and also on her back. And I kid you not, within minutes, it had relaxed her coughing enough that she was able to get some rest. So I was super excited about that, and I will definitely be keeping it on hand because of that. I was afraid I would run out. I was afraid that this cough may overflow into the rest of my kids. Thankfully it didn't. And so we don't currently need this one, so I'm not going to go ahead and open it. I already know what it smells like, but I was super excited to get another one of those on my shelves, and I was really excited to find a new reason for using it. So the next thing that I got was Endoflex. If you followed me for any amount of time, then you know that a lot of my oil journey started and rooted out of the fact that I was trying to find, not just in oils, I don't think these are a cure, but finding more natural ways to deal with my thyroid issues that I was experiencing. And so a lot of diet and other things went into that as well. But this is an oil that I use to help support my thyroid. And so I use this daily. I'm getting down to about the last third of the bottle, and so I didn't want to run out, or last quarter of the bottle, I guess. And I just wanted to make sure that I had the right PV to get my extras this month. And so I went ahead and I placed this on that order. So the next one I got was lemon. And another one that we just use frequently. This is in my favorite diffuser blend. Absolutely favorite diffuser blend. I use 5 drops. My living room diffuser is very open. And so I use 5 drops of cedarwood, 4 drops of the lemon, and 2 drops of rosemary. And that is the fragrance per se that I like to smell. It replaced my need for candles, that toxic candle habit that I grew up with per se. And so I wanted to make sure that I got another one of these. I do personally choose to ingest lemon. I do not ingest most of my oils. That's a personal decision. Make sure if you are using any kind of oils that you do your own research and you choose. This is probably one of the only ones I ingest. We don't ingest oils in our home for the most part, but I do use this occasionally in my water and my tea. And so I was running out of it. So between the diffuser blend and the other reasons, I decided I better grab an extra one for this month. And then the next two I'm so excited about because they're new to me. So the first one is Wintergreen. And this is my favorite smell of all the mints. And when I was doing things like gums and mints and things that I did when I was on my standard American diet, that was my favorite flavor choice as well. So I was very excited to go ahead and try this. I want to get it into my diffuser, find some blends that I love, because I'm sure I will love just this by itself. I do want to show you that it does have, let me see if I can get to focus, it does have the different kind of cap on the top. Again, it's one of those things, because people think that it smells and it, you know, that smell is so good that kids may get into it and they may try to drink it. And so it does have the safety cap on it like the Panaway does. So I'm going to go ahead and open this one and smell it, because I cannot wait any longer. I've been waiting so long to open this. Oh, it smells delightful. I'm so excited. I will definitely probably be dumping this into my diffuser as soon as I'm done with this video. So I got that one this month. And then the very last thing that I ordered for this month was the oil called Release. And I am a homeschooling mom of 4. So if you are new to my channel and don't know that, I have 4 little kids, ages 3.5 until 10. And I'm home with them all day, every day. And sometimes I'm just, you know, a little crazy. I feel a little overwhelmed with everything that's going on. And somebody said, how do you have patience when you're dealing with your kids all day, every day? And this oil was suggested. And so I thought, we're rounding out our homeschool year. We're at that end, and everybody had vacation and everything. And so while we're ready to jump back in and get finished up for the year, we're having a hard time getting a strong start. And so I'm getting a little overwhelmed. And so I thought this would be a great oil to try out for myself, just to help me in dealing with them, help support myself. So I'm going to, again, open this one and smell it, because it's one of the reasons I cannot wait any longer to share this haul. Ooh, and that smells awesome. I will definitely be dumping that in my diffuser very soon too. I can't wait to use these. I'm sure they'll probably both be used by the end of the day. It's a good thing I have multiple diffusers. And so that was everything that I ordered this month. I had 194, I think, PV order. And so I was up to the second level in freebies. And so I got a few freebies this month. And the first one, I already actually have one of these, so I'm not going to open this either, but it was just a Clove Vitality. Always the lowest level of getting a freebie is 100 PV, so it's roughly $100 in ordering. And it's usually a Vitality oil because it's a little bit cheaper. So I did receive this month. We don't use this a ton. From what I understand, it's really good for mouth pain. Some people do choose, because it is labeled clove with the FDA, you can go ahead and consume this in your like recipes and different things. We use it in our diffuser a lot towards Christmas time. That's when I use my clove the most. So I will be hanging on to this, because I love to run my diffuser come to the holidays, even like Thanksgiving and pumpkin, different types of pumpkins and falls. So this later in the year will be getting used a lot, I'm sure. This is a new one to me, and I'm going to butcher how to say this, even though it's an easy word that everybody probably knows. Marjoram. And I do not currently have this one on my shelf, so I was excited to get something new. I'm going to go ahead and open this and smell it. Kind of that, like, I don't know, like weedy, woodsy type smell. It almost reminds me of like spring cleaning though, which will be coming up. So maybe I'll find a use for that in my Thieves cleaner. Maybe I'll just drop a smell and drop in that. It reminds me of like when I was a kid and my mom would use like pine sol type things to clean during the spring cleaning time. So I don't know. If you guys have a good use for this that you guys use, I would love it if you guys would drop it down in those comments below. When I get a new oil and I'm not sure what to do with it, I'm constantly on Pinterest just searching for new ideas. So if you guys are somebody who watches this channel and you guys use this oil, I would love to hear what you guys have to say. And then the very last thing that I got was the Super Cow Plus. Now, I don't take a ton of supplements by Young Living. I do use their Life 9 probiotic, which I should have ordered because I'm low on, almost out of. But I do love that. I have not, and they're Super B. If you guys have followed me, you've definitely seen that in my haul before. But I don't usually take the Super Cow Plus. It is basically, let me see here. It is vitamin D, vitamin K, which is extremely important for absorption, and it is the D3. There is a difference between D3 and D2, so it's really important. It also has calcium and it has magnesium in it. So all of those things are actually incredibly important for my thyroid, particularly D and magnesium, and I am already low on D, so I'm going to go ahead and give this a try this month and see if I find myself feeling any different from it, but I have not currently tried this. So if you guys have tried this, I'd love to hear how it worked out for you guys. So that was everything I ordered. So I had the 2 cleaners, and then I also had, let's see, these 4 larger oils and 2 smaller oils. And those are the things I ordered just for my home that I would have ordered anyway. And because I ordered those things, Young Living has a great program, and they give you freebies when you order so much on your ER per month. And so these were the 3 freebies I got this month. It's a nice way to try out new products, things you wouldn't have tried. I might find a great recipe for this oil that I've never tried before, and or I might find out that this works really well with my body and helps support me. So it's a nice way to try out. If you're going to be ordering things anyway every month, you should definitely check out the ER rather than just placing quick orders, which is what I kind of did at the very beginning. I was placing a quick order, and I didn't realize that I would get all of these benefits of the Essential Rewards program. So I encourage you guys, if you're currently a member, to go ahead and check out the Essential Rewards program. Ask your enroller, ask your sponsor about it. And if you guys haven't kind of took that step yet, but you guys are interested in trying out some new oils, that's a great way to do it. Once you sign up, you can order as little as 50 per month, but it gives you a chance to try out some new stuff. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today and checking out what I got this month. If you guys like these kind of hauls, please give me a thumbs up down there. And if you guys, this is the first time finding me, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. I would love to have you guys around from now on, checking out videos together and just hanging out and finding out what's going on. I have lots of haul videos. I'm going to have some homeschooling things coming up, end of the year review of our curriculum, as well as choosing out some new curriculum for the upcoming school year. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.